Well, to say that was a battling performance or a battling win in the end, Freddie, would be an understatement, certainly in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, a wave of emotions for sure. I think they said we had an 18-point lead at one point. You know, classic, I'm not going to be cliche, but the game ebbed and flowed classically. We got on top, first half felt great. Just gave them penalties, silly penalties, and they were able to get on top of us. Especially the first half, they got 2 set-piece tries. We got George sort of questioned the forwards at half-time and basically did a response in that regard. Came out second half, won the first 10 minutes. Then they came back in, and we got another great maul try to sort of redeem ourselves. But yeah, then, I mean, I hate to say it, but, you know, Gloucester it's a bit of a Gloucester performance where we sort of dominate the game most of it, and then we just let them back in the last 10.
We were talking with George about the idea of the choices of kicking for the corner or taking points when they're on offer. Now, we've seen Gloucester on many occasions this year, I don't know whether the term is back themselves, but anyway, choose to go to the corner and drive in more.
Yeah.
This time, Adam Hastings builds a lead on the scoreboard, and it proved to be important in the end. What can you tell us what goes round in the decision making on the field for that to happen?
Just developing a balance of our game, and I mean, away from home, I mean, any point, if you can at any point. You know, if you're scoring 20 plus points away from home, you're in for a shout. So I think it's just a key thing, just keep the scoreboard ticking. We've got a lot of confidence in our maul, but we don't want to get complacent with it. So I think having opportunities few and far, we're going to be bang on with our maul, and as a pack, we're pretty confident that, you know, we're going to get over that line, but everything has to be in play. But yeah, it's very much Lud's decision, Adam's decision. Adam will let him know if he's got it, and Lud's will go from there, and I'll let him know, look, if you want it, well, I'll happily take it.
Equally, you and I were speaking last week about the idea of the Opta statistics. Statistics can say lots of things, but Gloucester players are, do we say, in the top 4 in the tackle count after 7 games in the Premiership. After that game tonight, you can't imagine they're going to be slipping down the table, can you? A lot of defending to do.
Yeah, not much. I mean, that's, you know, the way we want to sort of get at the game, get the ball in their half and force the error, and sometimes there's a lot of kicking back and forth, which can take out your legs running back and forth. But yeah, you know, whatever picture we see in front of us, we've got huge confidence in our D. I think at the start of the season we were leaking a lot of points, and the last 4 games we were, you know, we've stopped leaking as many points. So we got confidence in our D. Yeah, the numbers are high, but I mean, the players don't look at stats too often, too much.
We hear the coaching staff talk about the idea of growing the group.
Yeah.
And I mean, you've just got to look at the names that are on team sheets and the number of players who are playing now in Gloucester wins and performances. There's got to be, what a state. I'm asking you a question really.
Yeah,
what is the buzz like in the group at the moment?
It's great. I think actually the win last week with the youngsters, it lifted the whole squad as well. Just to prove that from top to bottom, we're just so on it as a squad. Because everything they do in the week, like they prep us so well. The team that didn't get played last week. So hats off to them for the time. But yeah, like it's just a full buy-in. Like everyone wants to go in the same way. I know it's classic. Like everyone wants to win. Like no one wants to keep losing. But there's a genuine belief and a genuine tightness. And you know, when the games are under pressure, that really shows if like our friendships and our teammates is really close. But yeah, it's just a full buy-in, and I love it. I love the part of the squad.
It was tough tonight, but you've got to keep pinching yourself. That's 5 points. That's a bonus point win on the road. Great preparation for a lead into a home game against Bristol.
Yeah, we were sort of joking, sort of in 3 games time, we just looked back saying, oh, 5 points away from home. The great thing, you know, again, it's always something to work on. That last 10 minutes it mirrored a little bit like Sale and a little bit like Newcastle, so we don't want to get a pattern into our game. But yeah, 5 points away from home. If you told that sort of game, of course, we'd at least an opportunity. And there's enough positives to move on to next week.
Brilliant. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.